Diddy, the Diddler, and Prince connection. A number of persons are just speaking on what is obviously in their faces about what Diddy has done. Now we are learning that Prince was displeased with what Diddy was doing, made him aware of some of those things that he was displeased with. And we're now asking the question, does Diddy have anything to do with Prince's death? But I'm not going to speak about that. As I said to you before, I'm speaking about the Diddler and Prince connection. What can we say about this? A number of persons are not seeming to understand that, and this is the undercurrent for me. The world is structured where a few persons can do things. Many people are aware of what he or she is doing, and they get away with it. That's what the world is structured. Let's go back to slavery. Is it any different? Is Diddy case any different from what obtained in slavery? Is Diddy case any different from what is going on when you have genocide in Africa and the world stands by and let it happen? Or when we unalive Gaddafi and unalive many black leaders? Is it any different? This is what a number of persons are seeing the undercurrent. And that's why I'm calling Diddy, the Diddler. The Diddler in the sense of Diddy mastered the structures, principles, and practices that occurred in slavery. That was forwarded, practiced, instituted by the white supremacists. He mastered it and employed on both black and whites. When a gentleman is able to deceive you and shut you up, that gentleman is a diddler. When a gentleman is able to diddle you and shut you up, he's a master manipulator. Diddy did this to many people. It's clear that he did it to many people. Prince was no exception. It appears that Prince may have thought that, listen, what Diddy was doing was just a normal party. Until Prince realized it was about control and power, similar to what obtains in slavery. And Diddy was trying to say to the Prince, who do you think you are? You might be Prince, but you can be shut up. You can be touched. Don't think you're special. Prince died shortly after, and had the idea that he was going to be shut up. Is there an association between Diddy and Prince? Is there a connection between Diddy and Prince as it relates to the unaliving of Prince? I'm not sure. That part we may find out, as well as we may never find it out, except if Diddy begins to expose himself, which I do not think he wants to do. But what I'm trying to say to you is, this is where a number of persons are thinking about. The whites instituted a perfect hoax to get black people into slavery and forget who they are. Diddy learned it and executed it in the 21st century. During the AI era, how was he able to do it and get so many persons quiet? How was he able to get day drugs into the thing? How was he able to get coke? How was he able to get women to participate in some certain activities? When a man is going to be having sex with a woman openly, that's not a travesty. But when many men are having sex with a woman, or when a man is having sex with many men, it's been recorded, and showed to them, and possibly some of them would have been oiled for glamour. You hear me well? Oil for glamour. And that glamour really suits Diddy. You need to ask yourself the question, did Diddy master this hoax? Did Diddy diddle his way into connecting with Prince and connecting with other persons? And when they were so deceived, they could not speak, but they really wanted to speak. How much did Prince know? What the connection between Prince and Diddy? How deep did it go? What did Prince know? What did Prince participate in? What did Prince do on that day when the party was kept at his house and when he ventured into many other parties? What was about the pulling power of Diddy that got these people silent? What was the force that Diddy use on these guys? You know what it is? He used a force of self-preservation, which is what the whites use on us to hoax us into believing they are superpower, and to hoax us into accepting that death is real, and to hoax us into accepting the issue of fear. We were diddled by the whites, hoaxed into a system that we did not believe in or feared. And Diddy has used that. A number of persons are thinking about it. It's no different from what obtains in Jamaica or any other part of the Western world. The Western world is built on hoax. Some persons call it a dream, some persons call it deception. You are socialized into believing and accepting a hoax. Look at what you're seeing happening to women. Look at what you're seeing happening to men. Look at what you're seeing happening to Haiti. Look at what you're seeing happening to Jamaica. Look at what you're seeing happening to Russia. Look at what you're seeing happening to Ukraine. It's all a hoax for somebody's benefit. Look what is happening to Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, France. Burkina Faso, United States. And how if you decide not to accept the hoax, or they try to use fear to intimidate you. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the issue that is going on. And a number of persons are thinking it's Diddy and the connection between Diddy and Prince. Prince feared things, and because he feared things, the same thing that happened during slavery, while the blacks feared, they gave up their right because they fear death. Self-preservation. The whites understand this and they used it against. So I want to hear this gentleman, what he said. And that says to me that the connection between Diddy and Prince is real and possibly is deep. And that Prince knew much, possibly wanted to expose what Diddy was doing. But how was he going to do it? Knowing fully well that during slavery, one of the ways to keep you shut up and not speak, and the others to acquiesce and do what you want them to do, is to kill the leader. Hear the gentleman speak.
More an action coach or swinging on swings. That is what's happening on the other side of the wall. And so a bunch of young women or guys or whatever too, is that Diddy didn't let you bring your security in the party.
Here's the thing. Some fans believe Prince was ready to expose a deeper, darker truth, not just about music rights, but about the culture of exploitation, manipulation, and even rituals in the interconnection.